Hey y'all, this is Indigo. Yeah, I'm back. I had something totally different today. And just as a disclaimer, I can't see the screen with people or actually typing in comments. So if I miss a comment or anything like that, please don't hold it against me. I just can't see it. I just want to start out by saying great hello to anyone and everyone that comes in the room. Yeah, man, is this what the second childhood phase looks like? I'm confused. I'm confused. I've been sitting in the bushes for several days now, and I've been watching the chaos, frankly, the bullshit that has been going on in these YouTube streets. Y'all know I like to walk in the shadows, and I do it very often. It allows me to move freely. But I have been looking at friends turn into enemies. I have been watching allies turn against each other. There's all kinds of misunderstandings and all kinds of bullshit that is going on. It's sad. It's sad. As usual, I won't mention any names because I don't like calling people out. But I get to see a lot, man. I mean, where 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 do they do this at? Where do we come to a place where what happens on this little box or your computer come into your real life? I do understand the logistics of the internet that this is basically was created for socially awkward people. But come on now. We all use it. We all are not socially awkward, I know. But this infighting and backbiting and some of this shit is just strictly childish and bullshit. People need to step out of the schoolyard. I don't know about y'all, but when I got a chance to get the hell out of the goddamn house, I ran out that bitch because I couldn't stand none of them. Because I don't like drama. I don't like the bullshit. So I stepped up out of it and I try my best not to allow that to step into my adulthood. There's really no place for this shit. I'm looking at this as adults that are reliving their drama filled childhood. And surprisingly enough, I had no idea that there were so many adults that were willing to participate in this shit. Y'all need to come on and understand. I mean, bear with me. Y'all are doing childhood shit that is affecting people's lives and people's family. O'Neil, how you doing, brother? Y'all are doing shit that affects people's lives. Breaking windows, that's vandalism. Breaking laws, man. I mean, it's getting to the place where people have to brandish their piece on alive to let people know that I will handle you if you come for me. Come on now. We are calling cops on people, we're suing people, all for words that are said on this little box. Get real, man. Now I do understand that some words, slander, things like that goes into legal issues. And when it starts affecting your personal business, your livelihood, do these people not understand that you are affecting families? When it gets to the place people start calling CPS on other people to take a child out of a home, do you understand that when you take that child away from that parent, you are putting them in a system that does not give a fuck about them? Now I can understand if that child has been physically abused, if you have proof that that child is physically being harmed. But otherwise, you doing this shit because you petty. You got a problem because somebody said something. You know, when we were kids, when I was growing up, sticks and stones may hurt my bones, but words will never hurt me. When do we get so sensitive that what somebody says warrants us to put, for one, the police force in their life, which being people of our shade, they shoot first and don't ask no fucking questions. Okay? So police run up on you, okay? You calling CPS, you taking my child out of my home and putting them in a system where don't nobody give a damn about them. Because personally, the way I look at my kids, can't nobody love mine like I do. I'm not perfect, but can't nobody love mine like I do. So you're gonna take this child out of a home. So you're not affecting that. Well, you are affecting that adult, but you are harming a child yourself. When you start affecting someone's business, what is that? Is it jealousy because you can't do it? I have a problem with that. Shree, how you doing, baby? Uh, it, it's it boggles the mind. In childhood, but some of y'all ain't old enough for that shit. It shows me that you are at a point you just never grew the fuck up. You know, you are developmentally challenged. I don't understand where this is okay. It shows me that you don't have a life outside of this internet. Because see, once I get off of here, I got some real shit to do. You know, I got a bag to make. I got kids that need my advice real time. I have grandchildren that I'm watching grow. And I'm imparting the wisdom that I have, which really scares me because some of these people on here that are doing this bullshit have children, have grandchildren. What wisdom are you imparting besides drama and chaos? You want to break it down to its basics? It's stupidity. You're not even trying to better yourselves. You're okay with wallowing in that cesspool of filth and y'all just sniping at each other. Makes it real hard to trust anyway. I mean, I don't trust nobody, no way, really. Hell, I don't trust my own damn shadow. I don't know where that bitch go when the sun go down. Okay? It makes it really hard. And I had to think long and hard about actually keeping my platform. Like, are these the kind of people I want to associate with? But then I thought about it, there are some really good people that I've met here. And I treasure and value their friendship. So I'm gonna keep on trudging through and I'm gonna stay in these damn shadows. Because some of y'all just y'all live off of hate. And that's a horrible thing. To live off of hate and drama, and that's what fuels you, that's what makes you happy. You're not supposed to be happy when somebody else suffers. You're not supposed to get joy from somebody else's suffering. And then there's those habitual liars that you know they can't tell the truth to save their lives. They tell lies so much they start believing them themselves. Get some help. Get some help. I wanted to come on here and here, but this has been on my mind since last night. I've been cruising through all these lives and looking at all these things and just kind of they are children left unattended, grown ass kids with nobody to monitor them. It's a dangerous thing because you're playing some dangerous games. I don't even have enough patience to push through this so long because there's really nothing that I can say. You know, there's nothing that I can do to correct this. And that in itself is frustrating to me because I'm a helper. I try to help people that I can give or say that's going to be accepted. So this is not going to be a long lie because there's not really anything that I can give you that you should know already. And the point of it is that you got to want it. Even if I do give you those words, even if I do give you that blueprint on how to get where you need to be, you have to be accepting of that knowledge. You have to be willing to take it. So I'm just going to say this, and I know that some of these words going to fall on hard ground, and some of it may fall on some soft ground and take root. So I'm just going to say it. Get a fucking life. That not everything needs to be responded to. Not everything deserves a response. And please understand that sometimes silence is an answer within itself. Sometimes silence is the best way to roll, especially if all you have is negativity to put out. Sometimes you just need to shut the fuck up. Sometimes you just need to let shit roll because if you answer to every damn thing, that shows the insecurity within yourself. That means you just feel like you got to be heard on all fronts. And something else that my grandmother used to tell me, for all of y'all that having problems with being called certain names and, oh, she called me out my name, she disrespected me. Consider this, sweeties. It's not what you called, it's what you answer to. Think about that for a minute. Because I've been called a lot of names. Some of them make me laugh because I'm going to store that back in my mind to use at a later date. But it's not what you called, it's what you answer to. So if you find yourself answering to bitch, hoe, slut, lesbian, punk, whatever you want to call it, because you know, in my family, we can come up with some good ones. We like to rhyme here. But if you find yourself answering to any of those monikers, you might want to sit back and question yourself. Did it resonate? Why did it resonate? And how I can get out of being in a position where that resonates with me. That's one of those times that you should check yourself, right? You know, they used to say back in the day, check yourself before you wreck yourself. You know, you need to check yourself and find out why being called that bothers you so much. Is maybe because on some level you think that about yourself? Hmm. Y'all need to grow up, man. This box ain't everything. There's a whole world that's going on out here. There's some real issues that need to be taken care of with our people, our community children. Our children are being killed in the streets. There are people killing their own children. You know, our children are dying because they don't have our attention because half of us are on this box so goddamn much. We can't give them attention and the love and the guidance that they need. Half of us need guidance our damn self. And we need to work on that shit. There's too much going on rather than dealing with this childish ass bullshit that I'm seeing on YouTube. And like I said, I'm not calling no names. I'm not pointing nobody out. I'm just not going to do that. But I will say that I'm seeing a different side to a lot of people that I held in deep, deep esteem, high esteem, shall I say. I'm seeing different sides of them and I'm not liking what I see. But that's a choice that I have to make, whether to step away from that or not, huh? Give that a little more thought. I've had my little 15 minutes to say what I got to say, y'all. I'm gonna be off because, see, as I said before, I got a real life outside of this box. And there's coins to chase and bags to have. And I'm on it. I'm out, y'all. Peace and love. Self love is key. Love yourself. You can't love nobody else. And don't nobody else know how to love you. People learn to love you and treat you the way they see you treat yourself. So if you haven't done it to yourself, they don't know how. Peace. I'm out.